Aries, this is your May 2018 Love Tarot reading with Drunk Tarot, and you're listening to The Quiet Storm. Just kidding. I am listening to nature music. It's it's like beautiful. It's like the sound of rain on a dock in the ocean. It's like too much. It's too much. This is also too much. This is also too much. So, did you hear that? A big wave crashed just now. Do you guys remember The Quiet Storm? I think it was a 70s or 80s radio style of smooth R&B and smooth jazz with like Peebo Bryson and Anita Baker. But when I was listening to it, it was on 92.3, The Beat. And there was a DJ, and it was called, The Quiet Storm. And it was really like Keith Sweat and H-Town, Luther Vandross, things like that. It was great. And everybody was blown away because the DJ was like this Asian guy named DJ Theo, but he had this like very deep, sensual voice, which was quite surprising to a lot of people in the Los Angeles community, in the LA. All right, enough of that. Aries, I shuffled your cards. I meditated. I split the deck 3 ways, pulled left. I did all the things you're supposed to do. And now we're going to begin your love reading. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel so I can keep doing these videos. Otherwise, I have no idea what else I'm going to do with my time. Maybe climb Mount Everest. Let's begin. Your current situation, there is imbalance. Somebody could be suffering from some sort of mental imbalance. It could be you. It could be someone you're dealing with. I think what's crossing you right now is you are emotionally imbalanced altogether. All right? Someone you're dealing with could actually, no joke, like no shade, no joke, have a mental imbalance or feel that way. And I think that is something that is really throwing you for a loop because you're emotionally involved or connected with someone. If you're not altogether single, you don't have to altogether be in a relationship with someone, but this is giving you some sort of emotional grief. That's what's blocking you right now. I think you do feel that there was a missed opportunity, or somebody does feel like they changed their mind about a rejection or about turning their back on a situation. Maybe you weren't happy or someone wasn't happy in a situation and you found yourself missing this person, even though there was some mental instability or some sort of anguish caused by this person. And it wasn't as if they went out of their way to hurt you or you went out of your way to hurt them. Someone was just going through some shit. And that was something that you and this person could not bring into a healthy relationship together. So somebody had to go away or a rejection was issued. And now you might be in a position, or somebody else might be in a position where there is a bit of sadness as far as regret or what could have been. And I think there's a little bit of perfectionism when it comes to an Aries. You guys refuse to give up. There's so much fight in an Aries that when it comes to a work relationship or anything you guys do, you have to win. And that's not a bad thing. Don't take that as please don't be offended by that. It's not a bad thing. You have to win. And so when you're in a relationship with someone, you don't go into a relationship thinking you're going to lose or thinking the relationship's not going to work out. You go into a relationship, any partnership, thinking this is going to work out. I will make it so. And especially if this was a marriage, especially if this was a long-term commitment. The idea of failure is not an option. And so there's a regret there. There's a regret there with the 4 of Cups in reverse. In the most recent past, yes, you have been nostalgic. You've been thinking about this person often. Remember, this is a May reading, but I'm reading this right now in April, and it's a few days before the 15th, before that Mercury Retrograde is over, or whatever retrograde that was we're going through is over. So absolutely thinking about the ex, thinking about the past, thinking about what coulda, shoulda, woulda been, that is prevalent right now. So it's understandable that this is coming up right now. So in the recent past, yes, there's a feeling of not being able to let go or move on from the past. There's a feeling of having unrealistic like you're just having expectations of what could have been. And that's staying with you. Like you're gripping the steering wheel at a red light, thinking heavily on this situation. A possible outcome is this person could come back into your life. Now, this person could be a fire sign like you, an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. They don't have to be. A lot of times there are other signs that have fire in their chart, and that fire could be extremely on the surface when you're near them. So they come out of their shell, or they bring you out of your shell even further, and there's a heightened activity. And there's definitely a lot of sex appeal with this person. The Knight of Wands is saying that they come into your life like gangbusters, or I don't know if that's a phrase. They come into your life hot and heavy, but they leave just as hot and heavy because I think there's a lot of passion between you and this person. But I think that when you're around this person, you get the Queen of Cups energy. You feel emotionally calm, I think, with this person. You feel emotionally steady with this person. And when they're away, it's the opposite. And I think that's something. Now, when this person comes back into your life, and mind you, this person is sometimes often in and out of your life, you're going to feel like you're going to feel a sense of recovery. Not that you won. It's not a good recovery. It's a feeling of, okay, good. The betrayal is over. The hard part is over. I'm going to recover now, and I'm going to start to heal and feel better, and things are going to be good again. But you need to remember that it's like a glass. You know, when you have a glass and the glass breaks, you can glue the glass back together. But those cracks in the glass will always be there. So you can recover all you want to, and you can heal all you want to with this person. But unfortunately, by the time that healing process comes around, your situation will be that you feel weaker, and that trust that might have been lost will never come back the way it was before. And so your walls and your boundaries and everything about you will feel weaker, even though you're happy that the recovery process has begun and you're happy this person has come back, because you were feeling sad about letting that person go. I think that there's a bit of this is not third-party situation. I don't think it's third-party situation, even though that's what people say with this card. I get more of an unwilling, like it's like you reunite, you get back together with someone, or you come back together after a fight or something with someone, and you make up. Maybe you make out. Maybe you hit the sack. Maybe you do a bunch of other stuff. You come back together, the dust settles, the excitement of the reunion has come down a little bit, and now it's like, so it's like Ross and Rachel. It's like, you know, we were on a break. And you can't fix that ever again. That trust is gone. It's a completely different scenario. If you guys were to ever get back together, it would have to be after some period of time apart where you're different people, where you're completely different, brand new people, and you reunite as new beings rather than trying to come back and fix what was broken. And so the issues of money and the issues of like financial situations, possible divorce, possible paperwork and things that you have to deal with, real life stuff starts to come into play, and it starts ruining what could have been. And after a while, you start to come to the realization that this person is a player. This person could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or again, it could just be a fire sign with water in their chart, or a water sign with fire in their chart. But the Knight of Cups in reverse is the Playboy card. And this person overall is as the Knight of Wands here also. 2 Knights in reverse. Get the fuck out of here. That's what you're going to tell this person. Thanks, no thanks. Give me my money, get the fuck out of here. I'm assuming money's involved because of the 10 of Pentacles here in reverse. Don't let this person play on your heartstrings, Aries. And May, take charge of your life, because I think that they just want to come back, have a good time, and see what they can get. Don't trust this person. For those of you who are, this is kind of like in and out of a situation. We're not really sure what we're doing. It's complicated. That's what this reading is. That's what I should title it. It's complicated. Let's see. Overall, Aries May. How can you find your happiness if all this trauma is happening? Aries and May, love. I mean, if you've been watching tarot at all for any period of time, you already know. You already, like, should I not even say anything and just like set this here? Just set this here and like moonwalk out of this tarot reading? You already know. The moon card is saying there are secrets. There's a clandestine relationship. Something's going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of or is trying to be kept hidden from you. So if there are secrets, and this could be a Scorpio. A lot of people say this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I feel like more Scorpio than anything. Yeah. Let it go. I mean, there could be a remix happening, but for the most part, Aries, if you're in the middle of a it's complicated situation with someone for the month of May, this is the time where you sort of come to terms with the reality of the situation. Even though you're sad and you change your mind and maybe you feel like something happened or this person comes back, they managed to work their way back into your life, just know that they exited your life for a reason, and it's time for you to pick up the pieces and move on and know that even though this person comes back in, grand opening, grand closing, this is not something that you should entertain any further. All right? Sorry about that, Aries. That was your May 2018 reading. I know it wasn't what a lot of you wanted to hear. I hope this was somewhat helpful for your love life, and come back mid-May 2018. We'll do another read, and we'll see what's coming through for you. But this is what it's starting to feel like for Aries, all right? Have a great month, and I'll see you guys for the next reading. Have a cocktail. Bye.